Luis, well done. You've had some great performances against English clubs in this competition, but to win here today, what's your verdict?
Well, I think emotions are at that level in those kind of matches that it's difficult to analyze a match like that. Very difficult to play, great atmosphere, but I think we show the kind of team we are. We try to play in our way. We scored the first goal in the first 2 or 3 minutes, playing the way we try to play. I'm happy. We suffer a lot sometimes of the match. We could score even the second goal, but I think there is still a second match, and it's going to be very tough.
Do you feel you should have scored more and won by more, or are you grateful to your goalkeeper again?
Well, that's the work of goalkeepers, no? Save the team, they work every single day for that. And we need, in that semi-final, you need all the players at the high level perform. And I think all of them, for both teams, all the goalkeepers were great.
Did experience tell today, because you've been in a Champions League semi-final as a manager? Most of your players have been in a Champions League semi-final, but Arsenal haven't been in this situation before.
Well, I think it's not important in that moment when you feel that energy that both teams create into the pitch. I think we need to prepare the second match. It's going to be difficult. The result, it means a little bit of advantage for us. But I think we need to go through that match with same mentality, and we are going to suffer. We know that, and I hope we can. Our supporters in our stadium and with our atmosphere, I think we can go through the final. That's our message. But there is still one match.
Mikel, halfway into this tie, you faced this PSG side back in October. They seem like a completely different team. What do you feel was different today?
Half-time. It's half-time. It's the same message against Real Madrid after we beat them 3-0. We need to go to Paris and win the game. Today the margins were very small. I think they started the game better for 2 reasons. The first one, because they get out of our press after a lot of passes and sequences, which is their talent, and then the individual quality decided the first goal. After we have some issues, especially what we did after regaining the ball, which against them is a key moment as well. And then the team was started to be better and better. We have 2 massive chances, 1v1 chances. And at this level, the keepers and the boxes made the difference. And he certainly did tonight, not to see a different result.
But how do you feel this PSG side has grown since that October game? Because along the way, they've knocked out 3 Premier League sides in Manchester City, Liverpool, and most recently Aston Villa.
Well, it's clear they're very consistent. They go to the end of the season in April with all the players and the squad available at their best. And when you get to April, it's very important to have this.
How much do you need those Arsenal fans next week at Parc des Princes? Of course, we saw the support at Del Bernabeu back in the last stage of the competition. Next week, they go again, right?
Yeah, for sure. We're going to go with the same mentality to go there and win the game. And we will tweak a few things and be better in a few things. And then we're going to have to be ruthless in front of goal in the boxes in the Champions League. You know that the games are going to be decided there, like it was decided when they play Liverpool and Villa.
Well, you won the first half here in Arsenal 1-0. How was that game for you today?
I think it was a very good game. We know that it's not the end. We know it left 1 game. We already as in the same position like Arsenal today against Liverpool. So we are ready for fight to 1 game.
It's a third English team you're playing. So first it was Liverpool, then it was Arsenal. And this year, it seems like you really are enjoying playing against. There's a little bit of physicality in there.
The Premier League is a little bit physical, like I said a few times in the interviews. But in these moments we have to show our best, our capacity to win duels, to run a little bit more, to suffer for the team. Suffer for the PSG. So I think this kind of games is good for us to improve and to get us better.
Martin, what's the feeling like in the dressing room after that?
Yeah, disappointed. I think with the result, we wanted to win here today and get off to a better start. But at the same time, we have to be convinced still that we can turn around. We have to take the lessons from today. Learn from this game, analyse it, and make sure we bounce back in the second leg. I think that's the feeling in the squad now.
Your manager said fine margins in this game. Of course, he came close, but you said there were lessons to learn. What lessons did you feel? Is it that maybe performances weren't up to standards, or what was it?
Obviously, with the early goal, made a big impact on the game. But after that, I think we lacked a little bit, in and around the box, the final third, the precision there, the last pass, or the combinations, to get really into the box and be really dangerous. I think that's where we lacked a little bit, to create those big moments and get the chances and the goals as well. But we have to look at it, analyse it and see, and then we have to go to the second leg and be convinced that we can turn it around.
How much of a miss was Thomas Partey tonight?
No, obviously he's a top player and we miss him, but I think we have enough players to step in and do the job. I think of course with his qualities we missed him, but we have to focus on the one that's available. And the belief is there that you can go around and go to Parc des Princes and turn it around next week? Yeah, definitely. I think we've showed here today that it's going to be tight. It's two really good teams and fine margins, as you said. And also we've done it, before in the Bernabeu. We have to take that confidence and go fully convinced into the second leg and bounce back. And finally, how much do you feel this PSG team has improved since you faced them in October? Yeah, a lot. I didn't play that game, but I looked at it obviously, and I think they've taken big steps, since then, and the results they've had lately speaks for itself, But great team and a lot of good players, but we have to focus on ourselves and learn from today and go full gas into the return leg.
Vitinha, congratulations. How pleased are you as a group to come here to Arsenal and now be taking a lead back to Paris next week?
It's great. It was our thought, our will from the beginning. We didn't come here to tie the game or to take the result to Paris. No, we wanted to win this game. It was good for us that we started the game with the goal. It's good for us, for the team, for the power that gives us. But like I said, we could have scored more. We had a lot of chances. We played well. We defended when we had to, and that shows the power of this team, the capacity of this team to adapt, no matter what the game demands. But like I said, a very good performance for the team, and we are happy that we got the 1-0.
Yeah, it must have been a good feeling to get such an early goal in the game. But after that, how hard did you have to work together as a team just to keep hold of that?
A lot. We knew and we know that in these kind of games, semi-final of Champions League and Champions League, it can be like one little error and we concede one little error and the game changes. We know that. We had the example with us, with other teams as well. So we tried to stay focused the whole 90 minutes, 100 minutes with the extra time and everything. Like I said, a very good game from us, and we are very, very happy.
David, a lot of frustration, a lot of effort tonight. What's the verdict?
Well, they started very quick with a goal, and I thought they dominated the first 15-20 minutes. But after that, I thought we dominated most of the game. We created the chances. Donnarumma made some brilliant saves, and it's only half time. We take a lot of positives from this. We know they are a top team, but credit to the players for the effort that we put on the pitch, that we could have won the game as well.
Were you caught a little bit cold with the goal? It was a 26-pass move. They seem to get through very easily.
Well, we know they keep the possession a lot, and they're really, really good at that. And obviously they had that chance and they put it back in the net, and obviously that went for them. And that's just football, and we had the chances to score, but we didn't manage to put the goal.
Well, you put the ball in the net just after half-time. The margins were so tight. You didn't have that lift-off moment. You heard the roar of the crowd when Arsenal scored. Just needed that lift-off moment tonight, didn't it?
Yeah, I've not seen the goal back. Well, the disallowed goal from Mikel, but we needed that. I think we needed that left, and we showed from the 20th, 25th minute from the first half that we can win against any team, and we showed this season that we can win in an away game as well. So we're going to go to Paris next week to win the game.
Did you lose a bit of balance, do you think, with no Thomas Partey? Having looked so good against Real Madrid, just did it affect things not only in midfield but in attack?
Well, we know how important Thomas is for us, but luckily enough we have a good depth in midfield and in the team that everybody kind of stepped in, and obviously it was Declan who played as a 6, and I think he showed a great game as well. He was really good on the ball, and I think everyone was really good today.